What did I do this week? I installed some art at this gallery in Lexington, which was really cool. I installed Watchdog and Ruminate, debatably two of my favorite paintings from the Cuties series, from my Cuties solo show. Ruminate is like the real version of me surrounding myself with things that like bring me comfort and like ease my mind during like the winter months when it was made. It took me 4 months to make. And so I'm surrounding myself with things that bring me comfort while my brain is, you know, just like scattered and thinking about all the negative things that the winter blues, the seasonal depression brings onto you. Whereas the baby version of me, Watchdog, she's just taking this relaxing nap. She has no worries in the world. She has her art supplies. She has her little drinks. Kimchi's keeping watch out for her, and she's just very much enjoying her time. Kind of the opposite of Ruminate, and so those two together, I really like them together. That's on view at the gallery in Lexington, and the gallery is this, which is on view now, but there's an opening reception at this date. And if you're in Kentucky or Lexington, I'm gonna be there probably as soon as it opens up to the public. I would love to see you there, so please come see me. We can talk about art, we can talk about whatever you want. I would love to see y'all if you're in Kentucky or you want to travel to Kentucky to see it. It would be so cool. Afterwards, I went to this little Asian market. I love going to little Asian markets in different towns because as soon as you walk through the door, it like, for me, just like looks like my childhood. It smells like my childhood. Everything is kind of an organized mess, but if you know where to get the things that you need. It's like my childhood. Me and my sister, mom would go to this one in Radcliffe, Kentucky. My mom would be in the back helping like make kimchi, rolling kimbap, all this stuff, while me and the other kids are just like playing video games in the back room, trying to not annoy our moms. Sorry, I'm a little congested. So that was fun. And being in a new city or newer city, I had to go find somewhere to drink a cocktail, or 2 or 3. Got some food and wine. Always love a little night out. Being the bartender who has an affinity for good cocktails and good wine, I had to go do that. So that was fun. The rest of the week spent working. One of my coworkers was sick, so I had to pick up a lot of shifts. So not a lot of painting got done, but what I did get done, super stoked on. So my last drop of stuff in my website were all those like little studies, and the one that I'm most excited about right now is this guy. Cue the time lapse. I love painting this way. This way being small, just because it really forces you to not overcomplicate the painting. Since it's so small, you have to kind of just mix the colors and place them and really trust your judgment on placing the values where they need to go to make an image. And so like if you look up close, it's just like a whole bunch of different colors and paint strokes, and like if you look super close, maybe you wouldn't get it, but I think the farther away you are, it comes together, for me at least. And if not, if you just see a bunch of blobs of color, I think they're a very cute aesthetic compilation of blobs of color. Also did this one, super bright, very, very, very yellow right here. Not sure how I feel about it, but I still think it's pretty cute. And then the last one I did this week, I'm biased because when you see it, obviously you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is why this is her favorite. Painted Kimchi. Painted my cat, who I think is right there next to my pile of boxes. Don't judge me. I love this. I was painting this while I was watching some sommeliers blind taste wines, which is so insane. If you've never seen sommeliers blind taste wine, it's actually insane how many freaking tasting notes that they pull out of one glass of wine. It's insane. Anyway, sometimes I get like annoyed with using paint. Something about like just like cleaning the brushes, painting, whatever, like I just like it like will give me the ick for some reason. And so I do these little drawings. And I love them so much. And so I did a couple of those that'll be on my website soon. I think by the end of February, I'll pick a date right here is when I'll do a site drop of all the other little things that I did. The last time I did it, I got sold out, which was super awesome. It made me feel really good. And so I'm gonna do a few more by the end of February so we can have another little site drop. It really helps me, like, challenge me to, like, keep painting and keep practicing. So I really appreciate the support. So many kisses for you. Oh yeah, I built the frames. I built some of the frames. Like, I'm doing a bunch of commissions, so I had to make frames, but then I did extras. Obviously not done, but you can kind of see I like cut everything at a 45-degree angle, glue them together, to wood fill it and sand it because I'm looking at it, it's a little busted up, but nothing a good sanding can't fix. This is kind of how the bigger ones look before I sand them and paint them. This is what the back looks like. You build the inner frame and the outer frame. It's very satisfying work. For some reason, I find it difficult to cut a 45-degree angle, even though the chop saw has, like, you can station it to 45 degrees and it should cut it perfectly, but for some reason I just have difficulties with it. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just make things more difficult than they need to be, apparently. So I went to my coworker's house. They're mostly Spanish speaking and they make art, and they're having difficulties, like, finding galleries to, like, maybe put their art in. So I went over there and I took videos, took pictures, and I'm gonna be sending that to the gallery to see if we can have their work in there because it's actually insane. Luis, who does all the painting part of it, it's him and his wife. He used to travel the world being a marathon runner, and he said, you know, when I was in Greece and, like, other countries in Europe, that was so, like, bland and white and whatever, but when I go to South America, even America here, all the colors are just, like, so vibrant, and so his paintings of all this architecture is just so vibrant and crazy, and he started to incorporate 3D aspects of it, which his wife is doing. She'll, like, add the shingles to the rooftops. She'll add little flowers here. They hand carve wood as, like, these little fishes in one. It was actually insane. I was just so mesmerized by their work. Oh my god, they gave me a little drawing. He showed me, like, a little handbook of, like, the drawings before the paintings, and to be gifted one of those, I swear, is better than to get the piece itself. It's like, there's something so exciting about seeing the raw first image. I don't know, I love it. No free advertisement. Dude, I'm definitely sick. Can you hear my nose? No free advertisement. It was crazy. I'm doing a separate video on commissions and, like, my opinions on how people approach commissions and how people price them. That's also been a big part of this last week and a half, but you'll see that in the next video or a different video. Oh yeah, I got tattooed. Got this rooster head that I'm obsessed with, and then I got my mom's birth here. Ready?
I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready. I'm scared.
Alright. Is this in frame good too?
Yes. Right? Yeah. I just be other punching people.
Yeah. How's that? And whenever you get her a gift, just make sure to hand it to her with it. No, with this hand. So that way, if she sees it, she has to accept the gift and be happy that you have the gift. But she can't.
She's like.
She has to bite her tongue about you having a tattoo.
What was your tattoo tomorrow?
So I was gonna go to Alex Sublet at Neon Moon. I've been wanting to get tattooed by him for quite some time, ever since we both started apprenticing.
We're fucking up.
I've been wanting to get one of them Disney pockets.
Which is the same as my dad's birthday year. This is for my late father, this panther tattoo. You can see 1965. And then I got my mom's because she became a citizen. Oh yeah, I have footage of that. My mom took her oath to be a citizen, and so freaking proud. It's just so nice to have that stress off of her now, because I would hear her in her room with like a YouTube video of someone asking all the civics questions, and she would be repeating them to herself, and it like freaking broke my heart to picture my freaking my 60-year-old mom studying because she's afraid she's gonna be deported. She's been here for 30 years working the same job, just hustling and providing and being such a good mother, person, and contributing person to this country. So the stress aspect of that was just like so unnecessary, is what it is. It's unnecessary. But she is a citizen and we don't have to worry about that anymore, and she doesn't have to worry about it. I also helped her, like, little flex. I've been helping her with like making calls for like insurance, mortgage, car stuff. Just like, you know, she speaks English, but it's not the best, and it's just helpful that I can be there to really like kind of take over that. I was doing some research into like her home insurance because it was so expensive. It was making the mortgage so expensive. And so I switched over our insurance to something cheaper. It's on the phone and they're like, yeah, what you're paying now is actually insane. We can offer the same thing with the same benefits, but you'll be saving like $7,000-8,000 a year. And so our overall mortgage is $800 cheaper. She's very hyped on me right now. She's so hyped on me right now, which is great because we're just always growing and rebuilding our relationship, because it was never the best when I was younger. Lots of stress in the house, and now that I'm older and I've like really decided to be grounded here and help her with whatever she needs, we're rebuilding it. It's something I never thought was gonna happen with us, and it's just really nice that it is happening. And I recently got this message from this random girl, because there's like a little bit of drama going on in my life that I won't get into, but she's basically insinuating that like I'm stuck at my mom's house, or like I need mommy's help or whatever, which I am so grateful to be here. I think a lot of people take for granted being with their parents, first off, and a lot of people don't have the opportunity to move back in with their parents because perhaps they have a bad relationship. Maybe there's so many external things that could be involved where you want a relationship with your parents, you want this type of situation, but it's just not everyone has that, and I feel grateful that I do have that. But also, if I could move, I would move. Like, I have been someone that has moved every 3 years for the last almost 12 years now. Every 3 years I move somewhere new, either by myself or I've moved with partners, but mostly by myself. And I have that itch. Like, I really like Arizona, New Mexico. That area is calling to me. It's been calling to me for so long, but that is not in the cards right now. There's too much to do here. And it's just, I guess, going back to what that girl said, like mommy's help, it's like people that have those types of judgments are truly just so lost in the brain and have no sense of like nuance or perspective. Anyway, back to art. I just got some props in for my new painting. I have these 5 foot by 4 foot canvas that I've had gessoed, prepared, and I've made all these sketches, and I finally got like some of the props that I'm going to be using in the painting. So that is exciting. I'm going to finally be starting my large self-portraits again. Holy shit, I almost blew my face off. I know, I'm not supposed to plug my nose. Sue me. So yeah, that's in the works. I'm going to Atlanta this weekend to visit some friends and deliver a painting. I am totally sick. Oh my god, I can hear it. Deliver a painting, and then I think my friend is gonna either let me borrow a hanbok or I'm gonna go shopping for a hanbok, and that's gonna be a huge part of the next few of my large self-portraits. But that's it. I think that's all. Enjoy the video. Oh wait, I was talking about my tattoos. I got tattooed rooster head, my mom's birth year. Matt Palma at Prevail is so sick. He also did my castle in the sky tattoo. You can kind of see it. It's upside down, but it's okay. We actually traded a painting. I did a painting, and then he in return did that tattoo for me, which I love bartering. If you have something to barter, let's barter. I will do a painting for you if you have something, like you build something or like you make clothes, or I've done tattoos a few times. I've done hair, like traded a hair service for painting. I love that stuff so much, so let's do it. Anyway, Matte Palma, Aproveil, absolutely crushed these. I'm obsessed with this rooster head. Every time I get a new tattoo, I just feel more like myself. God, so many now, it's insane. Oh, you know what's insane? Is this guy Scribs, who did this guy, and then like something on my arm up here, was from Atlanta. We were friends in Atlanta, and we're still friends now. I just haven't seen him in forever. Knows Matt, who did this. They went to school together. They went to college together, and Matt was saying Scribs has one of his like old, like one of his first paintings. I'm like, what an actual small world. Like the tattooing world is small, but that's like actually kind of insane that I have like 2 prominent pieces on my arms by people that knew each other like 10 plus years ago. It was just really cool. It's a small world, and it makes me happy. Okay, well that's all. This is gonna be super fun to edit because I know I'm just scatterbrained. My freaking brain is scrambled eggs right now from, I guess, being sick. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for freaking watching. Subscribe, like, send to your friends. The last few videos, the views have been super down, which there's never expectations, especially because the last 2 I did were just like me kind of getting back into it. But since I got this new camera, which I hope you can tell the difference in quality, I will be, and I have been filming a lot more intentionally. So please, you know, this is a platform I really enjoy being on. It's something I really enjoy doing outside of painting, is editing and all this stuff. So it would be awesome to have your support, to have you subscribe, and if you have anyone that would like this type of content, just like watching someone paint and ramble and be kind of crazy or whatever, you send it to them. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.